Session 21. A stillness has fallen over Axidor Room's office. The withered vine serpent fully fades away, leaving behind no evidence of it ever having been there. None, save for the unconscious Furbolg. His chest, thanks to the aid of Jeremiah and the strange power within him, rises and falls once more, filled with life. A fatigue hits the group all at once, as the power they absorbed from the latest rift settles deep, deep within them. All, save Asterius, who rejected the power, despite the innate temptation that lies within it. The students have a few moments to collect themselves, as the Furbolg slowly stirs from his deathly slumber. Now, before we get into the intense, intense, sad roleplay, we have some rolls to make. Some very low RNG chance rolls of getting boss loot from the boss that you fought on easy mode.
Are you judging us?
No, I'm just saying your odds are significantly lower, so don't be sad if you don't get anything.
Joke's on you, I'm always sad.
The only one who does not get the roll is Jeremiah, because he already technically rolled his boss loot drops earlier when he was trading with the serpent. So,
which we still have.
You still have them, yes.
Yeah.
They're back on, by the way. You defeated the creature. Because the creature was still alive, was able to control the power it had given you. But because it's now dead, those two items are now active again. You can, use them and trade them. But to start us off...
I don't think you posted them into chat.
I did not, because I did not have all of them listed yet. I didn't know if you guys were going to get more this session or not. Lily.
Oh, okay.
Hi!
Roll me a 1d20.
20. 1!
Lol.
I think this music fits the roles that we're going to be seeing in this session, so let me just put this on real quick. Alright! Natural...
I thought you just meant sad music.
Oh, no, the silly elevator music for that nat 1. No reward for you. Hermes in a corner. Dahlia. 1d20. Hernan. Or Haran.
It's going up.
It's going up. The elevator is going
By the
up.
way, we can do deluxe roll, right?
You don't need it. Alright, let's see. I need to do counting some numbers real quick. Because there's a lot more items in the boss pool now.
Is it just 3 masks?
Oh.
Let me count.
I think we gave him 4 or 5 items.
We gave him 3 masks,
1, 2, 3,
and
4, 5,
gloves,
6.
and other shit.
1d11? Alright, you get a loot from the boss. It is a crimson lake leaf.
Ooh.
It is a crafting material.
It sounds pretty.
This material, when worked by a master, can be weaved onto clothing or armor to improve its defensive properties. You may grant the clothing or armor +1 to its AC bonus. If used on your academy uniform, this increases the AC bonus for your mage armor spell by 1. And that could be used by anyone, and is a crafting material.
Can this be applied to the Elven?
Can it be applied to the what?
I have Elven Chain. Can it be added to that?
Yeah, that is armor.
The Elven Chain?
Oh wait, sorry. It's a +1 bonus. It already has a +1 bonus. So it cannot. Not to the Elven Chain, and specifically because it's already a +1 item. Alright, Kel. 1d20. Hey! Roll me a 1d10. 4. Let me count.
1, 2, 3, 4. Did it for you.
How dare you?
Pretty funny.
Honestly, probably not the worst thing for you. Give me a second.
You had that same tone when you told me I have moist skin. Just want to point that out.
One sec, I gotta correct a grammar error in the description before I give it to you, or else I'll be shamed.
Oh, embarrassing.
Reminder, I write half of these at like really early in the morning, half asleep, half awake. Well, here you go. Where's your inventory? There it is. The Sealwood Bracelet. This bracelet swirls around your wrist, limiting your spellcasting ability while augmenting its strength. Choose one cantrip and one first-level spell. You can only cast those spells in combat while wearing this. In exchange, their damage rolls are always half or higher. For instance, Firebolt would always do at least 5 damage.
What does that mean for my Orb of Lucis? Is that count as a spell?
That is not a spell. So you could choose Shocking Grasp and Magic Missile, and you would always deal above average damage. You could save it for Aether Expulsion or your Thunderous Advance.
Okay, that's it. I like it.
Magic Missile?
Yeah.
Always be 3?
I would have to see if it would round up in that case, because it'd be either 2 or 3, yeah. It limits your what spells you can cast, but it augments them, so it's, useful.
I like it, yeah.
Alright. Catacomb. And I guess Morgan by, adjacency.
I was just like, what? Catacomb gets his own roll?
Oh, only 1d9. Okay. I guess this is fate.
Oh no.
Is it a mask? Oh.
Life Tree Bracelet. While wearing this bracelet, you can turn death into life. Once per long rest, as a reaction to being knocked unconscious, you can sprout a protective tree around you. You are granted 70 temporary hit points, which represent the tree's durability, which lasts till the end of your next turn or until you regain consciousness. You gain vulnerability to fire damage and immunity to poison damage. Any allies within 20 feet of you while the tree is active can use their reaction to being harmed to pull from this wellspring of health, up to an amount equal to their level times 2. When the tree vanishes, you're stabilized, and do not need to make death saving throws.
That's cute.
This is based off the boss's mechanic if you had got him to 50% health while down in the basement near the tree. You never got that.
Oh, such a shame we didn't get the lair actions.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep, so many mechanics.
What we're saying is we need to, if we put this on Morrigan and then we knock her unconscious and then we get benefited.
You do.
Wow. Honestly, I'm so sleepy. Please
this.
knock me unconscious. Do me a favor.
Nap.
A good rest.
Alright,
Yeah.
and Asterius, a d20 from you as well. As you're... Yeah, I think you're... Yeah. It fits.
I'm good.
Alright. Now, I will roll...
You got lucky, right? You got lucky.
Can I lucky this shit?
I don't think I usually allow lucky on loot rolls. I think I made that a thing, unless... I don't recall allowing it in the past. And
That's how you did.
I think there's so many rolls. I think I do. I think it's like once per roll. So like it's like you could re-roll. I think.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
down to you,
if
Dad,
you want
if you want it or not.
I'll let it. I think I don't allow exam re-rolls. I think was the thing. I don't think I allow.
Don't worry, we don't have to worry about that.
Wait. Okay, I'll let you roll again. If you get another nat 1, you get an item.
If I roll nat 1, can I get the...
If you roll another nat 1, you'll get an iconic item from the boss. You have to go roll 3. Oh, that looked like a 1 for a second to me. Okay, no, that's a 7. Alright, sorry, no item. The odds of rolling 3 nat ones in a row would have been like very, very low. And let's see what Ermi gets. All right. Uh-oh.
He gets one of our items back.
It was almost. There was, the two of the masks were between this, and then there was, the gloves again. It's not that good of an item, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Vined headband. While your eyes are closed, you gain a blind sight of 10 feet. Alright, everyone rolled, I think, because Jeremiah already did his earlier. So I'll click the items one last time so everyone remembers what is what. Alright, there you go. In the chat log, you should be able to click on those to expand them and read what each of those things does. I'll post them in the group chat later after the session, but those are the items you got and the items you can trade potentially or work with. Alright, and then we turn off the music. So, you know, the power manifests, you guys, you know, find these items upon you from the remains of the Vine Serpent. And you guys have a couple moments to talk amongst yourselves before Axidor Room is fully awake. So you can kind of, you know, take your time to come to terms with what just happened and all that.
Can I have my raven out? I just want to
You may,
scoochie
yes.
it. Good bird, good bird.
Everyone okay?
Wow, I'm just so tired.
It is really, really late. Do we think our supervisor is going to be mad that we've been gone for so long?
I think if we're with the CEO, we get a pass, surely.
You sound so far away.
Mentally, I am.
That thing really didn't like that I told someone about it, did it? Really went for me.
No. Is your family alright? I don't know what the term for him is. Brother-in-law seems weird with the age difference.
I mean, yes, I guess brother-in-law, but with the power from our... I don't know if friend is the right word for that strange entity with interest in us, but that seems
I'm trying to
to
find out its name, but I can't say it. It's really complicated.
That's unnerving,
Write it
but
down.
Is Axidor knocked out still?
Yeah, he's coming. He's awake. He went from being dead to unconscious, so he's waking up. Like you take time to wake up after being dead, essentially. But yeah, so he's just lying there on the ground.
Any juicy documents on the desk?
What you see on the desk is what you've looked at, because I presume you were not just sitting there the whole time. You're kind of been like, oh, what's that? Huh. So there are portraits of a human woman, one of which has her looping her arms with Axidor Room. They look happy. There are reports about individuals with the name Jeremiah from different time periods, as well as a logbook of each time the Stems Tower has hosted an academy excursion.
Oh, let's go through that one. I don't care about the Jeremiahs.
It seems to have been as often as possible for the past 150 years, give or take. At least every other year, he's hosting an excursion here. Some years they doubled up, other years they were only every so often.
That's often. Is there a clear reason why they would do it so often, or is it just free labor?
You could roll insight. You see what you can get a gleam of from the documents as you read them.
Probably to find me, right?
Yeah, that's what you think you come to terms with, Aster, is that, wow, someone actually really wanted to find Jeremiah. It seems that
a lot of effort.
Yeah, it seems that reports about individuals were from the age group that would be entering the academy, aged 12 to 13, as well as those older that he discovered across the continent.
That's mental.
Catacomb is using the sand as a litter box.
He's pooping? I want to nap with him if he's pooping.
he's
I'm
pooping.
just throwing killing.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm guessing, like, I'm not the first person to have been, like, shifted forwards in time or something like that in this world, you know?
Right, but no one knew exactly what happened to you, so he's playing all his
Yeah.
cards, it seems.
I will probably be like, Jeremiah, looks like he's been looking for you for quite a while.
I didn't think anyone was left that cared, you know? When I came back, it was in a estate sale. Everything was being sold off. So I just assumed everyone was kind of forgotten, you know?
Jeremiah, that's so sad. That must have been horrible.
Yeah. But
Must be a relief then, at
I
least.
guess I've got something close to family now. I didn't think that was possible.
I try to like shake the CEO awake. Like, Jeremiah wants to talk to you.
Hey, he's just
Wake up.
been through a lot due to us. Let him sleep if he needs to.
Yeah, with the pillow under his head from the very nice throw from Hernan that somehow landed underneath his head. He slowly he starts to wake up. You hear him go. "Ugh." He'll open his eyes very blurrily and like kind of put his large hand to his face as he kind of holds his head as if he has like a migraine. What happened?
Do you remember anything of the serpent?
Serpent? No, I recall the lights going out. Can you help me up, lad?
I do, as best as I can, considering he's fucking 7 foot tall.
Imagine it takes both you and Lily work position.
We got it.
Between the three of us.
Yeah. He'll shake his head a bit. I'm sorry, it seems with age my constitution has been giving out more often these days.
Do you remember what we were talking about before? I'm gonna help him over to his chair.
As you're helping him over, he's like, I recall you
It's
telling me
scary.
a tale, but... Hysterious as he's moving towards his chair. Well, how are you sitting in it? What's the vibe?
Feet propped up on the desk with a couple of reports in my hand.
Apple on the
That's
other.
a lot of Jeremiah's.
Oh, it is okay. It is fine. Let us sit over there.
Serious, you're so rude.
Well, I'm not moving.
He'll sit down on the stone
Obviously.
chair.
You know, just help him the whole way and then just kind of sit on the floor next to him.
I am sorry, I cannot recall what our conversation was about.
I was telling you about this serpent creature in the basement, and then, I mean, is there visible signs of a fight in this room?
There are signs of some damage, but the serpent was mainly above ground. It wasn't like correlating through the ground. It was like from the trees themselves.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like able to move around above grounds, but there are signs of damage and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but not like craters or anything.
Yeah, but then the serpent creature, I guess, as I was telling you about it, it made us promise to not tell anyone, but that was before I realized it was killing Rebecca's tree, and so I told you, and I guess it didn't like that, and it is more connected than I thought, so it attacked us, and it swallowed you. It's all quite a scary encounter, but it's kind of become a bit of a norm for us, considering how many times this has happened. School doesn't seem to care, but
I do have no memory of this, but I trust your words. I will look into it on my end. At least I am fine, and none of you are hurt. That is the true blessing, at least.
how are you feeling? I'm going to kind of explain the experience of like the how we've been kind of being interacted with this creature and how he gave the power to us. I'll kind of go in full detail about how that's happened before and this time. And he gave me, I don't know if he did this or he gave me the power to do it to you, but he helped me to bring you back. But are you feeling okay otherwise, or are you still quite injured?
I am feeling fine. I am merely hungry. You see him reach over and he pulls out like a secret bucket from beneath the chair of good berries. And he just slowly starts eating them. It seems you have been through a lot in the few months you've been back then.
Yeah, not quite the relaxing return that I would have maybe hoped for, but so great to have met you. Just something, just...
With all that out of the way, then, I did have things to talk to you about, if you are feeling up to it. If not, you can come back at a later time.
No, I think I've been waiting long enough. I am very, very excited to hear anything about what happened.
He'll nod. When you vanished, over 200 years ago, your family went through a lot. I did not know them at the time. It was not until Rebecca took up employment in these towers that I learned of your family's situation. There's a lot to discuss. Is there anything you wish to know in particular before I go into the fine details?
Was she happy?
Rebecca, I would like to believe she was happy. Your disappearance did have its toll on her, as it did all your siblings and your parents. But she enjoyed her work here as a botanist. She sadly did not make it long. She left this world when she was merely 35. And I mourn her loss to this day.
What happened?
It was an accident in her lab. when she was working here, I was not the CEO or the owner of these labs. I was another humble researcher. My days were bland, like a winter's night. But when Rebecca came here, it was as if spring had finally come. She always knew how to lighten up a room, and she was so intelligent when it came to the plants and their research. I was looking forward to many years more with her. She often talked about you, about how you had vanished and how they had found no signs of you. And is so when I became the owner of this tower, that I kept an eye out for you. I would wonder if you had been sent through time, or if you had merely been sent away and would come back an older man. So I spread out my roots far and wide, hoping to catch sign of you. This year was like any other. I saw that a student called Jeremiah had arrived at the academy yet again, but this time under the name of Stems. And so I applied, like I usually do, to host an excursion for your school here. And the off chance that you were the one Rebecca looked for. And he'll kind of turn and look at you. I was not sure at first, because your features have changed quite much.
Quirk of the way I was sent forwards in time.
But your eyes do resemble those of Rebecca. And I was going to send for you, if you had not come up here yourself.
We kind of figured something out while we were here.
He'll nod sagely, as if in approval and acceptance. What does your badge say, boy?
Home.
Indeed. This tower, if you so want it, can be your home. It is something I promised your sister. Back in the day.
Jeremiah's just gonna It's gonna take a second and then to breathe a little bit heavier. And then he's just gonna head over and try and just hug him a little bit too tightly after the beating he's got him.
I like to imagine probably like hugging his like leg or his lower chest because he's very big. So he just brings one of his large hands over and gives you a pat on your back.
Thank you. I honestly didn't know what I was gonna do when the school year ended. I didn't have anywhere to go. And
you could have stayed with one of us. You could have come to the commune. The tower's
and I'm going to kind of turn to the rest of the party, and I've got something to admit to you guys. He's going to pull out the bag of gems and stuff that he got before.
Mm-hmm.
I in one of the other excursions I found this, and I knew I should have brought it up, and I didn't know where I was going to live, so I thought this could mean I wasn't going to be on the streets over the holidays, and I didn't know how I'd be able to cover the fees going forwards. And I'm sorry, and he's just going to push the gems into the middle of the table.
No, you should keep it.
If you don't mind, I'd rather we split it.
No, you should share.
Yeah, we can all split the load, that's fine.
Jeremiah, you can have my split. I don't need it.
Lily too slowly reaches for one, hears you say that, and slowly does not reach for one again. Like puts her hand down.
Or
I
maybe
have
you'll
her
like to
foot.
look
Germa
at
is not
them.
responding because she's snoring while there's a pillow that's been thrown by Hiran lying on top of her head. Just
12 hours of sleep needed each day.
Just trying to help.
As you're sharing your wealth
Definitely
to
grab
those
some
who
gems
want it,
there. Like, oh yeah, yeah.
Exodore will kind of nod at you. Yes. Do not worry now, lad. While I may not be the wealthiest in the capital, I do not think you will need for much.
I wasn't even thinking of that. Just a roof and a bed is all I was hoping for.
But you deserve much, much more than that. Now then. Shall I tell you about what I know about the rest of your family? It may not be good news, but it is news, at least.
I mean, I kind of knew it was going to be bad based on where I came back to.
Isaac and Aria, your parents, did their best to keep working after you vanished, but their families fell apart without you there. They kept looking for you, even at the cost of their own relationship and status. Isaac eventually passed due to stress and age, while Aria was last seen wandering outside of Nagala over a century ago, looking for you. Leah, your younger sibling, was an adventurous sort. She did not do well in her academy of choice, and upon graduation, she took to the wilds as an explorer instead. I do not know exactly where she ended up, but I think she settled down somewhere in the Sazanic lands to the west. Abner Stems, your younger brother, grew up to be a druid. He was not that well versed in research, but he spent his days tending the plants and animals. At the age of 20, he left Nagala to explore the Zernith jungles, but never returned. I don't think he died there or anything. I think he might have settled down, because no beast would harm such a tender-hearted man. Ethan, the eldest after you left, took up the mantle of the family name, but without the support of the parents, he forgo it. So he forgo it. He gave it up essentially. But there's forgo. It's weird. I don't know if there's a past tense of it. Anyhow, he gave up the family name and left to Orn and enlisted in their military as a war mage. He thrived there and advanced to the rank of colonel. I do not know if they had any children there, or if any of your bloodline still lingers in the land elsewhere. I am not that well versed in information gathering.
So much pain by my greed.
Do not blame yourself. They did the best they could with the life they were given. And it is no guarantee that if you had not vanished, things would be entirely different. And it is not as if though they were not happy.
Yeah, Jeremiah just kind of looks down, kind of nodding at the kind words, but not really believing that it's not his fault.
Seeing this, he'll look over at Asterius by his desk. Young lad, there's a small box beneath my desk. Could you bring it over here?
Let's have a look. Do I find the small box?
You do.
There we go.
Yeah, it looks like Asterius' bouncer right now.
Pass this over to the man, Kel.
Kel was like putting his bracelets on. And he's like, oh, yeah. Just, no one even paying attention. Just sure.
All right. Gets on the table. Walks along.
Walk on table. Here you go.
On the glass table.
Thank you. He'll hand the small box to you, Jeremiah. Becca kept this, just in case she ever got a chance to see you. When she passed, I made sure to hold on to it. Open it when you have a quiet moment to yourself.
I'll put it in my bag, I guess.
He has a sturdy box. It doesn't look like it's like made out of wood, not like cardboard.
Yeah. Thank you. And I haven't had a chance to look through it yet, and I'll hold up the Mind Stone. I can't remember what it's called.
The Memory Stone, yeah.
Memory Stone. I also have this. Haven't had a chance to access it yet, but
good.
If it's
those
memories from
memories were made for you. Take your time. See the memories of the ones you never had a chance to meet. And he'll kind of look out his windows and of his office, and he'll sigh, slowly stretch, and stand up again. Seems more time has passed than I intended. With my unconsciousness and all, we should be getting you back to the lobby. Do not worry. I shall inform your supervisor that I kept you, as to not affect your score.
I'm gonna need it if I'm going to make the stem's name ring through somewhere else outside of your, of course, esteemed towers.
He'll give you a grin and kind of ruffle your hair, but it's not like his hand is like the size of your head, so it's kind of like Do not worry, lad. There is no stress or burden upon your shoulders anymore. Your life is your own.
It's just kind of looking off into the distance and thought, but it's not something he's ever considered before, really.
Before you go, it'll bring yet another apple to each and every one of you. For the road. Do not worry, you can eat it, core and all.
Thank you. Can I come back and visit one weekend?
You can come back any weekend. And any day you desire. This is your home.
Thank you. Can I call you AX?
Why not? Well, Tom hit the old dusty trail on as you kind of slap your legs.
Well, pocket these gems. I guess we gotta go.
Now please leave so I can stop doing this voice.
He tells you life story.
If
Ugh.
someone slaps
my
Morgan
big
while
one.
she's sleeping, she will like, come get up. Yeah, going home. Yes, I'm awake. I was awake the entire time.
Sleep on the train.
Not gonna stop.
More sleep.
Not gonna stop us.
Amazing.
Dahlia's wiping tears because that was so sad.
It was nice to meet you, Mr. Vroom.
And you as well. Take care, Jeremiah.
Who put this
Thank you
apple
for
on
having
top
us.
of my head when I was sleeping?
I know you're having a moment, but I love your plants. 10 out of 10, thank you.
He'll nod. I've heard to turn the lights back on. There you go.
I mean,
Ermi,
Cramped elevator again.
Ermi leaves the room like a feral rodent, just running on all fours.
That's how he always walks, right?
Yeah.
Pretty
He'll
bad for him.
exit our room. Will make his way back towards the desk,
quick
waiting for
head count there.
Asterius to get
Is
out of it.
Asterius just living here now?
He's still just rifling through the desks.
Do you feel at
Should we-
home
There's a
here?
lot of incriminating stuff in here, Axiom.
I did what I had to do to find him, at any cost.
Had to find my boy.
Had to find my boy. No, get out.
Yes,
Look,
boss.
Guys,
He lifts you up like
Asterius.
he lifts you by the scruff like a cat and tosses you out.
Ah!
My chair.
Can't believe we have the brief return of Ferdinand in spirit.
Hisses.
How do we split up the gems and stuff?
That's a good question. You may want to do that in the chat because that's like a lot of gems. That's like several thousand.
Yeah.
How many in terms of numbers of gems? Not thousands of gems.
There was a couple. I think there's like a couple dozen, about 100.
Yeah, heavy backpack.
Swole now.
5K
Yeah, you had the
worth of
pretty
gems.
ruby ones.
It was 5k worth of gems, but he put 300 gold's worth of emeralds on the statue.
You know, this elevator music makes you really.
Except we have the bird in here too.
So,
Like the
Jeremiah, are we gonna do holiday sleepovers in your house in here in the future?
I'd assume that'd be okay if it's. I don't really know if I'd be staying in like the lab or that we found or
You
something.
wouldn't sleep in a
I guess
lab,
it's somewhere to
right?
stay.
Out of character, this is not really a
Taking you home,
residential
Jeremiah.
building, but the upper floor did have more than just his office. So there's probably a bedroom here and there.
Yeah. It's probably like a random penthouse or something like that.
Yeah. Going down. Floor 30.
I would have had you at our home, Jeremiah, just so you know.
What was
we all would
that?
have had you stay with us. We all would have had you stay with us.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
lot of like places to sleep. We just throw some skeletons out of a sarcophagus, and there's more room.
And my home doesn't have skeletons, so I didn't have to throw anything.
Right? Who does servant jobs in your house when you don't have skeletons?
Me?
But that's way less efficient.
I like to think I'm more efficient than a skeleton.
You'd sleep. I sleep. Now that I feel like I'm more tired than usual, I should like ask for an extra skeleton to help with the cleanup.
The door is open on floor 23. Nora's standing there.
No, right, you can join us.
You are small enough. Come on.
You can squeeze in.
Come on in. Come on.
Doesn't even get a second.
I press the buttons to close the lift doors. Click, 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 click.
She's like,
Does
oh,
she seem relieved?
okay.
Gotta
Yeah, you see
hold
the
it
moment of
this
like, oh,
area.
thank God, as the elevator keeps going. You'll arrive once the song ends.
Look, the elevator was full, okay? There wasn't any space for Nora. She didn't want to join either. It's fine.
But she is so small, she would easily have fit.
No.
See, there's a lot of room, like Kel. No one's standing against Kel's armpits, and she could have just squeezed in underneath his armpits.
I'm 2 meters away. I feel like I'm standing in his armpit.
If Erin wanted to get on, you'd let her.
Oh, is he dripping?
In fact, I think you'd be out for her.
Which one's Erin again? I have to look at my notes.
She's the bitch who beat you in the duel.
No, wait, she's the one that hates me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. She is the one that hates you.
I think you were thinking about Jess, the one who beat him.
I'm
That's
just the one who
Reckon
beat
it's
you in
all
the
just
duel.
a tsundere act.
Yeah.
I hate you.
You've arrived in the lobby. One of the twin receptionists is waiting for you, but she's looking at like a tablet, and then sees Jeremiah and goes, I got word that you had already went up to see him. Did you enjoy your chat?
Yes, very much so. Although there may be a bit of a mess up there now.
We'll send someone up to clean it later. Can I see your badge real quick? I'm just gonna make it permanent.
Just gonna hand it over.
She'll give you a smile and then say, come get it when you're leaving for the night. And then, welcome to Stems Tower. Mr. Stems.
Such a power move.
Preferential treatment is already starting. Unbelievable.
Good. He deserves it.
Alright,
This team is mostly Nepo babies. Like,
a minute or two after your lift arrives. Ding!
oh. Why do we all get in the same elevator? Why don't we split up into the three
sorry,
different
pardon me.
elevators?
Only one on the other maps.
Alright, you guys can take a moment to RP amongst the students here, or you can go back, because it is late. All the students are tired. It is like probably like 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m. It's very late in the night. You guys have been awake the whole day. So it's up to you if you have the energy to talk to the others, if you're like, I want to go home.
Are there any staff about? Is Virgin here?
They're outside. Yeah, they're waiting for you.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
It happened again.
Verdict!
I'm
We
sure
have
he
a
was
witness
watching
this
this
time.
He didn't see shit!
Yes, but he will back us up.
Yeah, I feel like he's on our side.
To be fair, he would probably back you up into anything you said at any point. He's like
But
the
yeah, how
parent
dare
that's...
you not believe my grandson?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, how my grandson could do no wrong. You know, I believe everything he says, no matter what. Of course the sky's purple.
Yeah.
Alright, is there anyone who wanted to talk to someone, or you...
I'm just gonna go
Yes.
say hello to my goblin friends. I miss them.
Alright, let's start from the right then. As you walk by, to join them, you see that they are clocked out. They're kind of like leaning against each other, like, very tired, and then they kind of perk up as they see you. Friend!
Hi, friend! She'll like be speaking in goblin since it's just them, but she'll be go well, go good.
Everything went fine. We're just exhausted. There's so many plants, and we couldn't eat them. Or we couldn't eat the
Oh.
animals either.
We almost got eaten by plant.
They look at each other and then look back at you. How did the plant eat you?
You know how weird things happen to us all the time?
Yeah?
The tree turned into a big tree snake, and there were so many of it, but it was dark and you couldn't see them. We couldn't tell which one was real, but it's okay. We got it. High five. And now, very tired.
Tired.
We should have a sleepover.
Tonight?
Yes. You guys can sneak into my dorm, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
The goblin sleepover has started.
I'll go tell Cal. Hang on.
Oh,
We all know Cal will be delighted.
Cal, sleepover tonight? Ardon?
Ooh.
I just
yeah,
got new face masks.
sure.
Yeah. High five.
He high fives.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Veus is over there, Morgan, just kind of relaxing, enjoying the fountain, eyes closed, like listening to everyone's kind of tired talks and stuff, just enjoying the sound of nature and life. You know, kind of hear your tired footsteps come over towards him, you know, open an eye to look at you.
So sleepy.
Morgan, you look more exhausted than normal.
What do you mean than normal? I'm normally like a spring chicken. I'm wide awake. I'm always so energetic.
I'm gonna kind of stand up. All right, let's get you to the train. Come on.
Yeah, she'll just hold his hand and walk along like a young child.
Here we go. Oh, hey, Lily.
Hi. How did your excursion go?
It was nice and peaceful. Nothing bad happened.
Ah, it's so nice for some.
All right. I'm gonna leave the doors open just so you guys can leave at your own time.
Yes, I got this really nice apple, but I'm too sleepy. I'm not hungry. Do you want it as a snack?
Sure. Why not?
Apparently you can eat the core. I don't know why you would do that, but apparently you can. Hi, Vernon!
Lily's talking like she didn't lick a root.
What?
You licked so many trees.
You lick so many trees. All right, Verdon will kind of look at you as you approach and go, one moment before you get on the ride home. Just gotta do a review of your group once you're all here. And then Veus will kind of hand Morgan over to Lily, give a nod to Kel, and keep going on his way.
Thank you.
Morgan now just holds Lily's hand because she's too tired to think.
Oh, I got you.
Buddy system will get me home.
All right,
Lily too will also hold you up.
Mysterious, Jeremiah. Where's there anyone you guys want to talk to? You're good in there. Okay, Dolly went to Rick Dune. Okay. Dolly, as you approach, Rick Dune's kind of just resting there, eyes kind of closed, sitting next to Frida.
Hi, guys.
Rick will kind of slowly open his eyes as he sees you approach and then give a nod. And then Frida will like kind of give you a big wave, kind of half energy.
What did your floor look like?
Shit. Like literally poop everywhere.
Oh. What kind of animal?
There's some sort of ox.
Oh, yeah. But you know, they do produce pretty good manure. I mean, that's not... Yeah, it's unfortunate for you guys. I'm so sorry.
Frida will shrug and Rick kind of just let out a sigh of exhaustion as he kind of uses his sword as a sort of like walking stick. And then he'll finally talk and he'll say, "Yeah, I'm gonna go hit the hay now."
Okay. Well, we had deer and some rabbit things that I'm pretty sure tried to adopt Ernie. It was cute.
Yeah?
The plants did try to eat us, though.
Ugh.
Go back.
The thing is to Frito kind of lounge on the couch, like this bench, and kind of look up at the beautiful plants above you all and go, at least it's the weekend.
Yeah. Should we head back to the train?
I will once my second wind kicks in.
Okay. Well, sweet dreams, guys.
Yeah, Frito will kind of wave you off, and the others will, as you walk by, it'll kind of give sleepy waves and, like, goodbyes. Jeremiah, as you leave, of course, you stop by the receptionist's desk, and Liz will give you your badge. It's now a permanent employee badge with the highest rank. So you can come and go throughout anywhere in the tower.
Thank you. Is there somewhere for me to stay?
On floor 50, there's multiple rooms. There has been a room that has been kept aside in case you ever returned. It'll be ready by your next visit.
Thank you.
Sleep well, as she kind of like, they both wave you off as you leave.
You too. Bye.
Alright, and
Jeremiah,
Asterius, are you done in there?
Hug?
What was that?
Do you need another hug?
Need is a strong word, but
Do you want one?
sure.
Yeah.
But I've got a home now. That's
We can decorate your room next time we come. We have to go
Yeah.
shopping. Shopping
maybe
immediately.
next weekend we've got free. We can come and visit it.
Yes.
Alright, as you all kind of gather up on the sidewalk, you see the other group slowly talking to their own supervisors and lazily walking towards the station, as Verdun waits until you'll get here to speak in full. Alright, well, I was informed that the CEO kept you for a bit, so you guys didn't come in last for time, for how fast you did it. That's good. And it seems like you did all your tasks to perfection, so that should be well received for your grade.
So you didn't see the big scary thing that happened to us again, huh?
Lily, is it even worth it by this point?
I don't know. I just feel like we should be telling him what's happening, but I don't think it changes anything, you know?
By the way, we're
Make
having
you
this
feel better?
conversation fully in front of him, out loud, not whispering.
Yeah.
No, this is a sidebar. This is
This
a
man is
sidebar.
useless to us. Yeah. Could you turn
Mr.
around for a
Verdun?
second, Verdun?
I'll just go over here.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I mean, they just freak out whenever we tell them any of this stuff, but they don't do
Yeah,
anything.
did any get something super scary mutation-wise? I mean, Morgan just seemed excessively tired. Oh, the
I am
bite!
also hungry for blood. I was
Yeah,
going to talk to him about my new weird
Yes.
dietary necessity.
You
One of
see,
our friends got assaulted by another friend.
yeah, Ermi's hiding in a tree in the snow. He's blooding in perfectly, just like, no more bite.
Is there school rules about I'm not saying you're a vampire, but is there school rules on vampire type people? I just want to make sure that Morgan's not going to be kicked out or something.
You can roll history. You can see if you know.
Hell yeah.
They won't kick me out. I mean,
You did forget to
Don't
steal
be-
the Grellins. Yeah.
I'm next weekend. Don't you worry, we got the pass now.
aren't there dampers at school sometimes? I'll be fine.
Is there a night school?
There are students who have signs of vampirism, such as damp ears, and occasionally, rare, it's not really like a social thing. Like true vampires are not as welcomed. But with a 25 and all that, you could probably find a source of blood. Thankfully, you do not need humanoid blood. It just has to be any blood. So, a quick visit to the chef should be able to get you like a special meal every day to satiate your
I want one of
blood
those,
desires.
like Capri Sun bags with like a little straw, like pluck for breakfast.
I feel like
Okay.
Lily's botany partner was a vampire type thing.
Oh, yeah. We can talk to him about it. Okay.
Or he was just
then,
ill and you're, like, being racist.
Who's to say? Who cares?
I wonder if they will think that Morrigan was always a vampire.
Yeah.
I was always a vampire.
Hang on.
You know, I've been hiding this from you all along because,
Wait, for reals?
yeah, of course. No,
Morgan.
you saw it happen.
Okay. You scared me.
Are you all done having your little conversation? Are you good to go back to the academy?
Can I ask you
Vernon.
one quick question?
What is it, Lily?
Does Morrigan have any dietary requirements that you are aware of?
Let me double check. Oh yeah, blood, right?
Yeah, indeed.
Guys, it happened again. Verdun, just so you know, that happened like an hour ago. It shouldn't be on your list. That's insane that it's on your list.
What do you mean?
But let's go to...
It's been here since I first got information about you guys.
I can't believe that whatever is doing this has admin abilities. That's amazing.
Okay, Okay.
Sounds like we're going to pass, at least. Yay.
So, Vernon, I can't remember. What's the best time for me to drink that blood? Is that a morning thing or an evening thing?
I think it's based on what you know, when you're awake.
Ah, that's right. You know, I'm really tired, so sometimes I forget. You know, when you actually need life-saving medication, but you're just really sleepy and you forget to take it? I'm really bad for things like this.
Well,
And then I bite Ernie, and he doesn't like it.
you could always go for the morning if you think you can wake up in time. But Season Forge and the chef of the academy, he has a meal prepped for you.
Oh, he's such a good person. Anyway, thank you for looking over for this with me, Vernon. I sometimes forget.
It's all good.
Like how just glossed over her biting at me.
You truly
Yeah.
care.
That wasn't brought up. He doesn't know about that in particular, but he knows.
He said that right. Morrigan just said it to him.
Kids will
Where?
be kids.
No, I that's just a joke about biting Ermi. I would never actually bite Ermi, except he looks really small, and it looks like his blood would taste really good. Don't you think he
Okay.
looks like his blood would taste really good? And he's just small, like a little blood bag.
Please do not bite other students. That is against the code of conduct.
Just looking
yeah.
at Ermi and his nose has gone from like bright pink to completely white.
Oh. He's the smallest amount of blood out of all of us.
That's right. I should bite Kel.
Yeah.
If you can get through the
I
moist
feel-
skin.
Yeah, it's like
Might honestly turn you off from blood a little bit.
And I would just like to stress again, if you bite me, you're going to get sick, okay?
I mean, you don't look tasty, to be honest.
Yeah, that I get that a lot.
I wonder if my blood would be bubbly, you know? Tastes like an
I mean-
effervescent drink.
it'd be like a Coca-Cola. It'd be like, you know, it's like you're drinking something like carbonated because of the air.
Or mineral water.
I feel like Haran would have the best tasting blood.
Be cold.
Oh, Vernon.
Don't
Think
worry,
we're ready to
I'm
go?
not gonna let her. I'm not gonna let her bite you. Don't worry.
Are you cold-blooded?
I'm not worried about that.
Mm-hmm. All right, everyone.
I don't
Everyone
know.
claps his hands. Let's get going. As you ride the
Or
rails
Dragon Boy.
back to the academy, you can spot several other students already dozing off to the mundane movement and fatigue of a hard night's work. You can see the night breaking way to dawn through your window as the tram circles the white peak upwards, revealing a cold morning ahead. As you make your way back through the dorm sluggishly, You can feel the heavy hands of exhaustion clinging to you with each step. Parting without so much of a word, you all slowly go to whatever, go through whatever evening rituals you usually do before slumber. As soon as your heads...
Baby.
The sleepover does not last long. You're all asleep by the time you're pretty much ready to do it. You're all that EP. As soon as your heads hit the pillow, you're gone, giving in to the sweet embrace of sleep. You do not recall much from your sleep, only the faint memory or dream of you laying on top of the ever-stretching still sea, its warm waters welcoming you back. Alright. You're now... Let me go check my month here. Goodbye, Stars Fall. Hello, Sisu. This month at school is gonna be a little bit different, and you'll see shortly. So let me get that ready. Alright. It's time for your only lecture for this month. Boop. As you're all kind of meeting up in the hallway outside of the lecture hall. So take your time. This is after the weekend. The weekend was pretty much lost this time around, as you were all sleeping in, as you normally do after an excursion.
Oh man, I feel like we didn't really get time to relax. I was just sleeping every day.
Yeah, it's a good life.
No.
We should see if we can get you some, potions or something to keep you awake.
No, I like to sleep. But I also
get your
want
5 hour.
Morgan, did you decide on morning blood or evening blood?
I think morning blood sounds more nasty, so let's do that.
Okay, you're walking the hallways with a little potion swirling with blood, drinking it from a straw.
Oh yeah, like walking in with my smoothie.
Oh, like your V8, yeah.
Yeah. So, Lily, you should try morning protein shakes, because, you're a fit girly now.
I mean, probably not yours, but I can probably find, some ingredients that work.
Speaking of, how's your new Lululemon legging business going?
We've sold so many leggings. Everyone is looking so good.
As Lily walked to the classroom, Lily too arose, was walking next to her and walks into the wall instead.
We're connected.
Oh.
There we go. Hang on.
How does this keep happening? Ah!
Free me.
She's dead, Jim.
No. I feel foul.
Oh, hi.
I can't
Hi,
sit
Lily.
Lily too.
Fuck off.
Lily 2 can sit here. Oh, no, you gotta sit. Okay. Lily 2 can have her own suit.
Hermie runs into class late. Ah!
Lily 2 flashes my peace phone. Now we can share. Oh.
Alright, as you all get into class, the fatigue of that long night still seems to linger on some of the students here. It's not easy when you had your whole like sleep schedule messed up for one mission. But Professor Bernal sits in his chair, waiting for you all to settle down before he starts his lecture. That's me in real life because I've been doing a lot of talking this session already. Here we go. As you are all aware by now, this month at the Academy is the month of contemplation, also known as the month of review. During this time, lessons are sparse, with your grading being based on if you've managed to learn a spell that you might have failed to comprehend the first time around. If you are in the rare position of having mastered all the spells thus far, you may spend the month in self-study with the aid of the staff, or perhaps you could focus on mastering an already existing spell that you know. Regardless, as one of the few lectures you'll have this month, I hope that you'll pay extra attention to it. With that said, let us begin. We have gone over many things these past 4 months, if only at a general level. You have learned what magic is, where it comes from, and how we use it, as well as how future development of spells is not set in stone. I now wish to talk about a factor of magic that many do not think about, especially not at such a young age. He waves his hand, projecting an image upon the floating blackboard behind him. A stream flows, wrapping around an orb. Tell me, who here knows what happens when you die?
Oh! Morgan sort of like suddenly wakes up, holds up her hand.
Yes, Morgan.
In the case of some people, we repurpose their bones and sometimes part of their skin to turn them into like good servants and to do work in the mines and in the sewers.
That is an answer, indeed. But there's more to it, of course. Does anyone else have any other answers they wish to provide?
You turn into currency for devils, who are then trading your soul for the rest of your poor existence.
Deadpan look at Asterius. A single nod. Anyone else?
Isn't Imtia the shepherd guiding you to wherever you need to go?
Another valid point. When one dies, their essence is split in 3. Our body returns to the aether around us over time, or instantly in the case of truly magical deaths. Our mind is slowly split from our soul until it fades away. And our soul, he says as he motions to the streams behind him on the blackboard, return to the life stream. Our souls are judged by the gods upon death, with the truly devout or powerful being offered a new life as a servant of the heavens. The majority of our souls, however, end up in the ethereal plane. This plane of existence is known as a transitive plane, as it exists as a barrier between the inner and outer planes. It is a place of raw magical power from where the ley lines draw their strength. Your soul wanders there, joining the life stream, empowering the planet, and being purified in the process. Your soul is then born, once again upon the material plane, continuing this cycle of rebirth. Tell me then, do we remember anything from our past? Or is a new life truly a blank slate? You know, like kind of wait for you guys to offer answers. Again, he wants to know, do you remember anything from our pasts? Or is a new life truly a blank slate?
Well, isn't there often feelings of deja vu? Could that be a remembrance that we don't remember?
He nods. He doesn't expand upon it yet, but he notes something down in his scoreboard, essentially.
Morgan carefully raises her hand.
He'll look at you.
does a past life have to actually be in the past in time, or could a parallel life? Could you also remember a future life? Or if the concept is that you share your soul, does time matter?
Out of character, it's not well known that you share souls. The golden line and thread is not like a commonly known thing. But in character, he'll say, "Good. Anyone else?"
Wait, but does that mean you always, in a way, maintain the singular soul or energy or whatever it is? Even like when you disperse into aether and maybe at one point come back, you don't like split apart, mingle. Like, can we truly say past lives were our own?
It is indeed a mixed bag that many do not really comprehend in full. But we do know that major events scar the soul, leaving a mark that the stream cannot wash clean. While a new life may not remember the event directly, we often call these events defining moments, for they influence the type of person you are likely to become in your new life. Some races, such as the elves, live such long lives that they are often swarmed with these defining moments. It is why they have adapted to enter a trance at a young age, to filter through these ancient memories, learn from them, and sort them, before finally becoming their new self. We do not know if you witness events from the future or not, only the gods could truly know how time works and how it flows. But some do theorize that déjà vu is you remembering an event that has not yet occurred, or one that has occurred in your past lives. With all that said, the concept of a soul is still largely questioned. It definitely exists, but sentience does not seem to be tied to having one. For instance, demons, creatures devoid of a soul entirely, can still talk, plot, and act on their own. One wonders then, the benefits of having a soul, and what it brings to one's life. Yes, Lily, too. Yes, Lily.
Hypothetically, if your soul was split in half, and half of it was just kind of like an unseen servant kind of deal, how bad would that be? And would that affect your future lives if you're split in two? Do they get joined back up? Or do you become two different people? Hypothetically, of course.
Well, I do not know why this is such a specific question, but in relation to twins are often viewed as having a split soul. It is why they are often connected spiritually with each other and can kind of understand each other. It does not necessarily mean a lessened soul, but something that has split and gained energy to form two halves. That is the best I can come up with your situation at hand. If you're talking about a soul that's split in twine, with only one half being physical and the other being spiritual, it could mean that the other half did not get enough energy, or if it's lacking in some way.
Oh, well, hypothetically, how would you give it more energy?
Anyhow.
He's probably like, these fucking kids with their weird answers and questions.
For the next month, I want you to ponder the question of, what is the soul? What purpose does it have? Until then, take it easy, review your studies, and get ready for your final exams next month. Seeing as no one else leaves the room, he'll leave first. So
Bye. I'm going to have a very quick gossip session with Margoria and just let her know that I prayed to our goddess. She spoke back to me. A petal hit me in the face. Isn't that awesome? It was so romantic. There were like initials in a tree, and she gave me the answers that we needed.
She puts her hands together in prayer. Praise be.
Praise be. It was good to see you.
Oh, you too. Keep praying.
Oh god, look at Morgan. She's gone feral. Run!
Morgan is just standing there half asleep. Huh? Where?
Come closing the door. Morgan, you gotta buy a stereo.
Oh god, Jeremiah, hold the door! Oh god, it's a bloodbath.
I hope this is really happening and everyone's just hearing this. It's just bullying.
I mean, everyone knows I have my morning blood every day. It's not news.
Is this the bullying I've heard about?
Morgan, stop killing everyone. Gene will say as he walks by.
But Jean, your blood looks especially good today. You know, come back
Jean,
here.
you're alive.
I want to try to guide you.
Run, Jean!
Oh god, she's in the...
Come on, Haran. Get up from behind the desk, you coward.
Where did the Starion go? I think I should bite him just for fun.
I think he's off to study.
Oh,
Just seeing if you had some notes back there.
Oh, did you find any?
I don't know.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Large pieces of paper. I don't know if
Found
they were
you.
important.
Alright, you can all gather in the study room if you want to have an RP moment there while you contemplate what to do with your month of free time.
This is not free time, it's study time.
Yeah, if you study.
I
So
Yeah,
many
we're gonna
spells
study.
to learn.
I
am
have
a guru.
I have 2 that I'm just one step away from.
I
I'm
have
trying
not
to
gotten a
chase
single
Asterius.
step to speak with animals.
I think I took Find Familiar off of my list.
I did
that I
the
had in
same
my
thing.
bio. I think I was 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I'm literally just changing mine back now.
If you remember you rolling to summon your familiar, the DC was related to your progress.
Yeah, so we still haven't technically learned it, we just
Yeah.
summoned it in that instance.
Yeah, for instance, Jeremy was only 1 step in, you were 2 steps in, which is why your DC was 15.
Oh, okay, cool. I was 2 steps in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where did the Starion go?
That's a good question. I think he deleted himself from Resistance to hide from you. Oh, no, I see him, never mind.
Honestly, I get it.
Asterius, while you're in there,
Oh god.
Roll initiative.
as you're kind of like lounging about over here, you see the door open.
Oh.
Oh! What are you doing here so late after breakfast, young lad?
I was hoping there was some leftovers.
There are always leftovers. What are you feeling?
I don't know, something vegetarian.
Oh. Come into the kitchen, let me get you something real quick.
Anything meaty and bloody is just not really up to my attitude. Ugh.
Oh yes. I understand the need for something crisp and healthy.
Yeah.
Alright. Seasoned Forge, the chef, walks around his kitchen where you see things moving as if, you know, magical. You see knives moving around, cutting food. You see, like, pots being, like, they're, like, the spoons being, like, turned around and, like, everything's being prepared for lunch.
Wait, are you all Wait, are you doing that all by yourself?
What do you think, young lad?
Are these not like
You could roll Arcana.
artifacts somehow? Surely you cannot like, keep so many things active at once. That takes a lot of concentration.
What do you think's going on? You're a student of the academy. Tell me what you think. You can roll Arcana if you want to know more, based on like what you've studied and how you think magic works around. These are all unseen servants.
He's got like a dozen unseen servants going. What a Chad. This is goals.
I see some awareness. I think you know what's going on now, yes. I would not be the chef of their academy if I couldn't do something like this.
I just somehow didn't really... Like, I know everything's basically magic. I think the toilet's flush with magic. I just didn't really expect the kitchens to be magic.
What else will we do? Hire thousands of house elves to make food and enslave? Nah.
It's kind of what I assumed.
Looks at camera.
No one would do that.
No one would do something like that in our magical realm.
Imposters.
Now, we just use magic, and the skill is based off the summoner and the chef in question, and as your food has no doubt shown, I am quite the best one at cooking.
Did you ever consider, Barnum, that there might be like a god out there who handcrafted this map that maybe no one would ever see?
Who would do that?
No, who would do that?
Now, here you go. Now, did you want something juicy or crispy?
Crispy.
Alright. One moment. Now, I don't mean to presume, but I think you are of elven descent, yes?
Mostly, not entirely.
These berries should go well with your salad, then. Here you go. I heard that the elves' tongues like these the most. They are cedar berries.
Are cedar berries good?
I think you've had them before. They are definitely good. They're like they're crispy and refreshing, but not like juicy. They're like, it's like kind of like eating like a soft mint, but like, it's hard to describe. It's definitely something that elves like a lot. You enjoy them, but it's not like your tongue was designed for it.
Do you maybe have like a bit of goat cheese as well to go with this?
Oh, of course. Only goat cheese. Do you want any other type of cheese?
No, I think goat cheese is good. Actually, do you have some Parmesan shavings?
Oh, of course we do, lad. Of course we do.
Do you have like a little balsamic dressing up in here?
And we chuck it over here in the storage room.
Are these fresh tomatoes?
Those are indeed fresh tomatoes.
Oh, I'll have some of those.
Yes. Help yourself, lad. We get restock every day.
Is there anything down this, is there more in the cellar?
The music stops. You hear tension behind you. You turn to look around. He's just staring at you. His eyes are open, staring, instead of being closed. We don't talk about the cellar, lad.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, excellent, yes, excellent, yes.
Yeah, fresh tomatoes, goat's cheese, yes.
Is there anything else I can get you?
No.
Alright, well...
Check. Well, no, perception,
really.
did I hear?
Did you
Children crying.
Everything seems fine, everything
Yeah,
seems...
no, it's just cellar.
Right now, if anyone's chasing you asking for your blood, make sure you avoid them.
Asking for my blood?
Yes.
I mean, I have someone in my class, kind of freaky.
Morgan sneezes.
I've been making them their blood meals every day for the entire school year.
That's the morning blood thing, right?
Yes, they stopped by and they were like, give me blood, and I gave them blood.
You make those, Barnum?
I source them.
Yeah, I mean, surely that's not like a very common, like, it's not like onions you can just get anywhere. Like, where'd you get morning blood?
The music stops again. He stares at you.
Is this similar to the cellar? We just don't talk about it?
We don't talk about it, lad.
Are the two related?
We don't talk about it, lad. Are what related?
Thanks for the salad, Barnum.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, stop by anytime you get hungry.
I really appreciate it.
Bye-bye now.
I run.
May don't talk about the cellar, lad. He closes the door behind you. Anyhow,
Man, I hated that.
back in the study lounge, Asterius arrives holding a salad.
You don't look at all undisturbed or anything.
No, cellar? What are you guys on about? No, nothing about a cellar. It's just a salad. It's just a salad. Did someone say cellar? It's a salad.
You know, if I had a cellar, I
Salad
would
salad?
keep like, bloodstocks there, because cellars are usually cold.
So
That's
it's my
why we keep
salad.
bodies.
Fresh, crispy.
You know, you may not know about the dwarf, but his food, the best.
Oh shit. He's a fucking psycho, but he can make his main salad.
All right.
So I do have to say, we have some things to study, but I'm not quite sure if I have the self-discipline. Something into me tells me that we should go somewhere and, like, hang out like teenagers and break some stuff.
Are we breaking stuff?
I think if I weren't this sleepy, I think I would want to. However, I am very sleepy, so maybe I'll just take a nap.
Does
Yeah.
anybody know how to cast heroism? Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Can either of you explain to me? Like, I feel like I'm so close to getting it, I'm just not.
Okay, so what you do, you close your eyes, you draw
Okay.
on the magic that your goddess gifted you, and you cast heroism.
Gotcha. Asterius. How do?
Tell you what.
How do heroism? You can do it, right?
Wait, no, you don't do it like that. Yeah, you have a proper diagram, and you need to have an exact 21.5 degree angle between the one line and the other, and then the
Oh God,
runes
this
go
is exhausting.
in between these two angles in an appropriate size, so they're constantly like half an inch away from the different lines.
I think we do magic differently.
I think you do it wrong. I can't believe you do it without drawing the proper runes. How can you do it without drawing the proper runes?
My goddess just gives me magic, and then I do the magic.
Stop
It's
doing
literally
it hard,
as God intended. Yes! Have you considered getting a god?
Damn.
Wow, jeez.
Have you heard
Morgan's
about
going
our
to
Lord
stare
and
into the
Savior?
fire for a while.
The band's breaking up. Have
Have you
tried
considered not being a heathen?
Have you tried getting right with the Lord?
Look, when we break up for a holiday, we'll all go to my house and we'll
When we
all
break
have
up?
in-depth...
Are you breaking up with me?
No! No. It's like summer camp, and we'll do like
Okay.
games, and we'll do like work on the farm, and I'll teach you guys about my god, and then maybe you'll be able to do magic better because she'll like you more.
No, this summer I'm gonna get a crash course lobotomy.
What's that? We're joining
Oh.
a cult. We're joining a cult for the summer. What?
Wait, who said no? There's no cult. It's no cult.
Oh,
It's
it
definitely
sounded.
not a cult.
It sounded very cult-like, but if it's not a cult, then yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Just to check.
What?
Do you know what a cult is? Just to check.
So the
I
occult
don't-
is what people refer to as magic they don't really understand. But occult magic
Oh, but
is
I
really just
understand.
like normal magic.
I don't think we're all having the same conversation. So I'm going back to the books.
I was told that cult was a very bad and mean word that we shouldn't say, and it's defamation, and my parents will sue.
We have a word like that at my house, but it's not quite spelt the same.
Sue?
On that note.
Maybe she means
I don't
soup.
think so.
Do you think the chef here makes good soup? He made the salad Asterius has looked really good, so I assume he also has really good soup.
This is a weird time of the day for soup, though, right?
Never a weird time for soup.
I think any time is time for soup. I mean, protein smoothies are soup, but then cold.
Should we go for a soup break?
I mean, it's lunch
what?
pretty soon. What?
Can we not do anything that involves the kitchens?
Also, just you can go to the kitchens. We're not allowed to go to the kitchens. I see how it is. We'll just wait for lunch for soup.
Fine. Ask him about the cellar.
Oh yeah, cellar. So that's where my family keeps the bodies, because it's nice and cold.
I think we should all go to bed. I think all of us should have a nap and then have our
it's
lunch
morning?
soup.
I would love to go to bed. That sounds
Like
an
11 in the
amazing
morning.
idea.
When students are
I
given their
think
free
school is
time, they just take a
broken.
nap instead. They're like, nah.
I've spent enough time conscious. I'm done.
This is the true student experience.
All right. Make sure you go through what spells you don't know yet. I posted in the group chat the full list of ones you got per month. So you just see which ones you haven't learned yet, and then that'll be your special list of learning for this month. Instead of learning a new spell, you get to roll 3 checks, as if you're learning your spells like you were during that month. So if you had, for instance, like Firebolt, Cure Wounds, and like Detect Magic, you get the roll for all 3 during the week, instead of like just 1.
Oh.
So it's like a rapid
I'm missing
catch-up week.
Do you start from 1 for each of them? Like, I have 2 for Spare the Dying.
No, you resume where you were, but you get the roll for 3 spells per week.
So if I need to learn 2, can I start learning another spell? Or is
No.
it just I purely got to focus?
You gotta
Gotcha.
focus on it's just you can learn up to 3 without having to go to the learning towers.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, other than that, this month could be as quick or as short as you want it to be. But for now, let's get your first weekend over so you can see where you want to be and what you want to do.
So we don't have to go to the learning towers to recap these old
Exactly.
ones.
Which means you can use your
Oh,
weekend event to either buff your spell, buff your learning rolls, or upgrade gear by going to the weaves to use any materials you got, or you could free roam for inspiration, which you can use during any roll. I may have forgot to shuffle the NPCs, but they'll be where they are for now. And if you want a free roam, you can always go and check in with Mr. Sparks.
Yeah, we should tell him what's up. He's the only adult, other than Jeremiah's brother-in-law, who's believed us.
Any Doki Doki quests we need to finish? So, like, buy gifts or write down random facts about someone you have to remember for, like, a conversation later?
The good old days of the 2000 era, like, Flash games. It's up to you guys if you want a Doki Doki quest. I mean, the dance is nearing. You have a month to prepare. You gotta find a dance partner if you don't have one already. If you want one.
I tried that. It got confusing.
Well, Hernan and Dahlia are going together.
Why not? I got a we'll see.
What?
A ship. Or as the kids say, I stan.
Stan is old by now.
Wait, is it?
Stan is,
I think Stan is old,
didn't that
yeah.
start from the Eminem song, Stan?
And it was used in, like, K-pop
Oh,
groups.
shit, I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, what do the kids say?
I don't know what they say
Eminem is a
anymore.
granddad now.
At least in England, it's Pookies.
Yeah, it is.
Is Morgan get a date?
Morgan is horribly disfigured, has a skeletal hand, and drinks blood.
That's
think,
definitely a beige flag.
That's. I think she's happy that she's not being chased away with pitchforks.
You could say big yikes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but keep in mind,
She knows her place.
your dance partner can literally just be a friend you want to go with. It could be amongst you guys as well. It doesn't have to have any other connotations. It's not like it's not a prom.
I will say, Lily,
Lily.
like Lily's matchmaking business is not going well.
Look, she's doing hot girl shit. Have you seen the leggings?
No.
We're all wearing them under our school uniform.
Nice.
I might ask out Chris. Just 'cause
That's
he's
top
behind
tier. I love
Do
that.
it now.
I
Do it
can't. He's not
now.
at the prom.
Oh! He's down here. He's at the clothes shop.
Yeah, but I got a lot of wisdom rolls to make.
You gotta study.
Oh.
Hear me out.
Listen,
It's
for
so
this
valid.
That's a good shout.
for this month, if you want an NPC to be at a spot you are, they can be.
Can I text Chris? Meet me at the hall.
New number, who this?
Chris, you know it's
Behind
me.
the Hot Cafe.
Doesn't mean anything with Chris.
It takes a while to respond. He's typing with feathers.
Oh, bless him.
Lily
Just
who?
assume Lily number 1, not to be mistaken with Lily number 2, the invisible unseen servant. Who is not a servant, she's her own person, that's just the spell that everyone compares it to. Is this too long of a text? What is the word count?
Left unread.
No! Did he type it?
He sends that. He sends left unread.
We
Chris.
should send people left on red just to assert dominance.
Snat, I think I got him. I think we're playing the long game.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get Chris to come and hang out.
What type of question is that?
Snat, you good?
I made myself laugh and I made myself sad.
Oh no! Why are you sad?
I don't know. Anyhow, Snat's gonna go watch the harp now.
Do you want a hug first?
He's already gone. He's waddling away.
No.
The real question first. I see Asterios wants the free roam. As a reminder, it has to be a whole group activity, so... What are you guys looking at? Do you want a free roam first for the month,
Lame.
or like what do you guys want to do?
No,
I would like to use my inspiration up first before we gain more inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, I need something for my final. I think that's charisma or
Your
is
golem
charisma-
fights.
Golem fights. Ugh.
Hey, yo.
Like Dahlia.
Hey, go on.
I just want to say I am currently on the Wikipedia page glossary of Generation Z slang,
Uh-huh.
and right there is Stan. Supporting someone to an extreme degree, specifically used in cases of overzealous or obsessive support of celebrities, originating with the song by Eminem.
Wow.
But the thing is,
It's followed by Sussy Baka, Skillish.
No!
is it
Babe,
still
I need
Generation Z though? Or are we now on
I was
Alpha?
gonna say, I need you to
I
know
miss
they're not Gen Z
Generation.
anymore.
Is it Alpha now? Or
What
back
are
to
you?
Alpha?
Are you straight tweaking?
Alpha is like the new.
Listen,
Did you also
for real,
find that in the wiki?
Generation
My-
Alpha
my-
is from
IYKYK?
2010, 2024. So the new generation is Alpha.
I need you to know my kids were born in 2010, and they tell me this, and I wither. Like, that's ridiculous. What?
They're the one. Generation
Okay.
Alpha is Riz, Sigma, Skibbity, Sus, Cap, Drip, and Mewing, and Brain Rot.
Oh yeah, mewing. Yeah.
Oh god.
Mewing,
Yet.
sushing someone by tracing your jawline. I never got that. I never got it.
I enjoy brain rot.
Of course you do.
I've said
What?
sticking out my gat for the Riddler a few times.
Ah,
It's a great one.
We have a guy at school who's just called Rizza. That's just his name, and the kids love it. It's so unfortunate. 56, huh?
Rick does not
Sick.
respond to your message.
That's fine.
It's not even like the left on red message. You just never saw it.
I like this time only. Like, I'll put NPCs where you want, and both times you just haven't.
Rick's
Can I-
busy, and Cress is also busy.
Don't
What's
make
Cress
promises
doing
to
here?
Monkey.
I ordered Cress's outfit from Sweeves. What's he still doing there?
He's busy.
I'm gonna fight Asterius. Let's go.
All right. For the first week, at least, they're busy. Lily,
Hello.
you're at Phantom Harp, and you tried to get Cress here, but failed. Snat has ran away, and Rick Dune
I'm
is here,
normally-
but seeming to want to be alone. What else? What do you do here? What's your vibe?
I'm normally so much better at the whole friend thing, so I'm just gonna sit with Jean and Leah and see if I can make new friends.
Leah, who, as you remember, helped you in your first excursion, has been only kind to you, yet you never really talked to her after that, will kind of turn to look at you. She's wearing, like, a very nice casual, like, turtleneck, like, outfit out on the town, and she'll smile at you as you approach and go, Lily, how have you been?
Okay, excursions have been really tough and really scary, even like the really simple ones, but other than that, you know, it is what it is. How are you? She's very shaken by not having, like, immediate attention from everyone.
She'll not, like, nods kindly at you, and she has feathers in her hair, too. She is an Azamar, and obviously and all that, and she'll say, well, want to sit next to me? We can't really talk during the show, but we can enjoy it together.
Yes, and if you don't mind, I would love some tips after the show about how to take care of feathers, because I have been doing like my hair routine, and the feathers get really weird with it because I'm washing them like I would my normal hair. If you have any advice, I'd really appreciate it.
You aren't always clean?
No, I wash. I wash all the time, and I have so many different products. The feathers feel really weird, and I think I'm not using the right products. And I would love to
As an Azamar, she blinks at you, confused.
Oh no, this is not a good day for me.
She has prestidigitation, and she's an Azamar. She's a whole different world than you. You're like a fake Azamar. You have the feathers, but you don't have the natural innate divination going on.
This is very hurtful. Okay, well, just know that I think you look really pretty, and your feathers look really nice and really fluffy, and I'm very jealous, and I hope the show is very good.
Is that what you say? And you're sitting next to her, you just try to look at the stage instead. You're like,
Yeah. Multiple fumbles in one very short period of time. She's quite glad that she has to sit in silence now to watch the thing.
Alright, Kel, somehow, you don't know how this happened. You're sitting at a table with 5 other girls, and they are talking around you and to you as you're sitting there sipping your hot coffee, or hot chocolate.
Kel is just nodding politely while sipping his drink at whatever they're saying and just kind of agreeing or being like, no way, you know, they said what? That's crazy.
Roll me persuasion to see how well you vibe with them.
Oh, fuck.
You trained Kel for this.
Give him advantage. He's so well trained. Advantage, come on.
That's just me now.
So yeah, they're not like gonna mean girls you, but you definitely don't really add to the conversation. You're just like you're feeding like them into each other. Like yeah, totally, girl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Yeah, you don't think you'll not be uninvited to the next group, but they may not send you a message directly. As you kind of, you feel your brain swell with the knowledge of girl talk.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to keep up. It's not going well, but he's trying.
Morgan, you're at Goblin Gains.
No, she suddenly looks buff, and she's decided she's going to try to fit girl life.
Margoria is next to you, lifting 5-pound dumbbells.
I am going to try and ask Margoria if I can join her a bit and talk about the gym routine. We can try and be gym girls.
Oh, I don't really have routine. I'm just lifting these. They're very heavy. You want to try?
Oh my. Is there one that's a little bit lighter? Because I'm starting and I'm new to this and I don't want to hurt myself.
Oh, 1 second. I think Lily left these here. Takes out a 1 pound dumbbell.
Oh, that's perfect.
They're pink.
Yeah. Of course they're pink. I'm gonna try this. And I'm gonna try this bicep thing and see how I feel. Do I roll athletics?
Oh, if you want to see how well you do, yeah, sure. Alright. As a total noob to the gym, you don't do that poorly. You are able to, like, kind of get into the routine. Like, okay, like, this is a set. Okay. What do you mean how to do 3 sets? And you kind of, like, get into the whole vibe of just working out. Margoria seems to be in the same boat as you. She seems to just be starting out as well.
Morgan, knowing very well how bodies work and what muscle anatomy is, she's like, oh yeah, this makes sense. Yep, that's a muscle. Okay. Tracks.
And then come the stretches. And those are hell.
No.
No roll will save you from them. Speaking of...
turn this way? Okay, turn this way. Oh my god. Also, Margoria, is that one of the leggings that Lily sells?
It is!
Huh.
Dahlia...
I feel like I should get a pair now.
As you have your little banter between the two of you, Dahlia and Asterius, you're the only ones at the golem fights.
Yeah, it might just be me. I don't think Eric's back.
Alright, T-poses. Alright, well, Dahlia.
Hey.
You wait for Rook. He doesn't show up. He doesn't show up at the golem fights.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like, she's accepted that he doesn't want to be friends in the same way she wants to be friends. So it's fine.
This is fine as fire burns around you.
Yeah.
Alright, well, as you go throughout the golem fight, you have, as not really a fun time, because you're relatively alone. Asterius is there, but he does this Asterius thing of pretending you're not there, as he kind of walks in the other direction to the other golem ring.
Which is a shame, because I would have loved to fight him.
After getting beat up by Jess, he doesn't have that in him anymore. He can't fight.
Oh.
He's broken.
She'd like to tinker with the machine she used last time, when she fought against Jeremiah.
Alright, like look at how it works and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving up to the flyball arena.
Yes.
Hernan and Jeremiah. You two are flying around in your brooms. What possessed you to go here this week? Like, are you guys just, like, flyball arena junkies? Like, in character? Like, have you guys just been enjoying, like, the flying and, like, practicing of your brooms and all that?
I enjoy getting the aggression out, and I'm also trying to get my fellow Dragonborns to team up more.
They're trying to make a dragon clan?
Yeah.
Alright, roll me persuasion, see how well that's going. About as well as you would think it would go. Are you gonna lucky that? Is all you're about to say?
Yes.
Alright.
I gotta lucky it.
Okay. Reroll that.
Much better.
It's above 10 at least. It seems to be going as well as you would expect it to go. There's really no progress, but at least you're trying. You just tell that they are like opposites. Like in personalities, they're kind of similar. They're both aggressive, and self inclined, but they're also like opposites of when they're butting heads every time they meet. You're a little bit better with either of them because you're not like the opposite element, but like you're kind of like more chill, quite literally, while they're kind of toxic. What about you, Jeremiah? Are you just playing flyball because you enjoy it? Is it escapism?
Part of it is to kind of just get back in the air a little bit and get a little bit of practice after doing so badly on the brooms before. Mm-hmm. But also for the Constitution mods.
Well, obviously you're doing for the Constitution modifier out of character. But in character is about the flight. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Ermi is not here. He's still sleeping. He's living his best life. He's replaced the cat at the cafe. He is now the cat. All right. Well, I guess starting with Lily and going from left to right. Make me your spell learning checks. You can make 3 of them. Per week. And they could be this. I think if you want, you could. If you don't have any other spells to learn, you could double down and make an additional roll for the spell you learned that week as well. But as long as you have 3 spells, you got to roll 1 for each.
Oh, I got many spells, my guy.
All right. You know your
Right,
your progression best, so you know what you need to roll by now.
Spare the dying.
Was that your final step?
Yes.
All right, let me get this to you. You can continue while I get things.
Well, this one is for prestidigitation. Wisdom.
Was it the final
20.
one?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
I can clean my feathers.
You've made it.
And false cape. 18?
Yeah, that's good. And was it the final step?
Yes.
Well, what first week of self-study you did better than you usually do? There you go.
Yeah.
So then,
Look, she failed every social interaction, so she really buckled down on the spells instead.
All right, we'll keep that in mind for what spells you still need to learn. Morgan.
Yeah, I should only need the last one for Cure Wounds and Detect Magic.
Okay.
At least my notes have first no, that's scratched out, and yes for con. So I think I managed those, but I didn't manage the last 2.
Okay.
And that's an int
For wizard,
check,
yes.
right?
Mm-hmm. All right, which one was that?
That's Cure Wounds.
All right, let me get that to you.
As in my notebook, Cure Wounds is first and Detect Magic is last. And I'll roll 1 more for Detect Magic.
Mm-hmm. There, that was the final one.
I'm done.
All right. Any
Got
more?
them all.
You got boy. All your spells are done.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah, Morgan just decided that the best way to keep her mind free was to work out a bit. She's becoming the real gym girly.
Did anyone else know? There it is. Jeremiah had it. Boop. Or there's your detect magic. We already had it, but now you know it.
Now I'm actually allowed to have it.
Exactly.
Or it wasn't a spell book, but I didn't really
know it. Yeah.
Really know it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, for the next 3 weeks, think about a spell you may want to know, or a spell you may want to try the master. Cantrips are easier than first level spells. Kel.
I'm 2 of 3 on Cure Wounds. That's intelligence check, right?
Yes. All right, there you go.
Yay. And I'm 1 of 3 on Speak with Animals. Which one? Which role is
that? Means you're on Constitution.
Okay, that's what I thought.
All right.
Sag.
You could 1d4 of guidance, and I think you already used your inspiration because you used it from the boss skill. That's right. But you have your guidance. You could. Okay, so there's no harm. You have 3 more weeks to learn it. And what's your other spell you were trying to learn?
I'm 3 of 3 on heroism, so I've got that.
Yeah. From any of the other weeks as well.
Oh, any other weeks?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if I had any other ones.
There's in the group chat, if you scroll up, there's the list of which ones you learn per week. I don't think you have Firebolt yet.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't have Firebolt.
You could roll for that then. Do you remember what step you were on? I think
no, because I lost my notes on my other hard drive.
Oh, I think you were like at 2 out of 3 at least, because that was like.
I was at least 2 out of 3. I want to say.
Okay, so I'll let you roll in for that. Because I remember you being like at 2 out of 3 for a lot. There you go. You got Firebolt. You were like at like the final steps for a lot of them. You never like wrapped them up. Mm-hmm. So just review which ones you don't have, and we can work on those throughout the week. Dahlia.
Okay, I'm on the last step for heroism.
Okay.
So charisma.
Riz check. All right.
Okay. And I'm on the last step for detect magic.
Okay. There you go.
And that's all my spells learned.
All right. Think of a new first level spell from the list or homebrew ones I made, or you could try mastering a cantrip.
Okay.
Asterius,
Hi.
what spells are you learning this week?
I've got detect magic. I've got one roll left.
Okay.
Is that charisma?
Yes, this would be charisma for you. All right. And what else do you still need to learn?
And I still need the entirety of Cure Wounds.
You need all the Cure Wounds check? Is that the only other spell you need?
Yes.
All right, I'll let you roll 2 times for that then, if you progress.
Hey, don't you need Spare the Dying?
I have that.
He has it, yeah.
He does?
Yeah, I think he has all the cantrips, too. All right, so first charisma check would be intelligence. Sorry, yeah, first Cure Wounds would be intelligence. All right, second would be con. So I'll let you roll second because you... All right, so you're on the 2 out of 3 for Cure Wounds. It's going very well for you.
There we go.
You know, self-study was all you guys needed. Jesus Christ.
Those classes are dumb. These are trash.
All right, Hernan.
This is the last step for Spare the Dying.
Okay. So that would be your charisma. Got it.
And then this is step 2 for heroism and detect magic both. So heroism first.
Okay. Got it. And that was, which one?
Detect magic. But I just step 2 of each.
Oh, step 2, okay. So you don't have,
I don't have heroism or detect magic yet.
Okay, let me remove that real quick then. All right. So yeah, 2 out of 3 for those. That's good. And then Jeremiah, what spells do you still need?
Rensu's Tether, Spare the Dying, Heroism, and Find Familiar. I'm 1 out of 3 on Rensu's and Spare the Dying, 2 out of 3 on Heroism and Find Familiar.
You want
so I'm good.
Heroism
this week
and
I'll do Tether, Spare the Dying, and Find Familiar.
Okay, so let's go in order then. So
Right, so con.
You get it because you only need
my D4. Yeah.
So you got because you only need DC 11, right? And then what's the other one? The second one you're going to be doing?
Spare the Dying.
Spare
also
the Dying.
Con.
Okay, got it.
Cool. And then this one's Charisma for last step for
Which one was that?
Find Familiar.
All right, you have your familiar, but now you can actually resummon it if it dies.
Cool.
At the cost of 25 gold.
Cool. So now 2 out of 3 for everything left that I can do next week.
All right. Before we go to the next school week then, for those who have no spells from the old school list to learn, if you are mastering a cantrip, you just let me know which one you want, or you can learn a new first level spell. So you don't have to choose which first level spell yet. You could choose, I want to learn a new first level spell, but I haven't locked in the new choice yet. Or you can choose a cantrip, be like, I want to make this better.
And what does making it better do?
It depends on the cantrip. For instance, if it's firebolts, you may do more damage. You may be able to add your spellcasting modifier to it as damage. Or you may have an easier chance of having conditions go off.
Oh, okay.
I found my notes, so the only thing I don't have is Speak with Animals.
Okay.
I'm completely told the dead pilled.
All right.
I feel like leveling that up would mean also making a nice fancy bell that's better than the previous bell.
Big bell.
No, that's the perfect bell. Exactly the right bell shape, the right bell curve.
I can tell you already, you can have a stronger bell or a split bell. And again, you can have the cantrip. You can make it affect 2 creatures like death clerics do.
Oh, split an extra bell. I love that.
Ding ding.
I
ding
want to.
ding, bitch.
I want to master poison spray.
All right, let's see poison spray. You can add your modifiers to it, or we can potentially look into adding a poisoned condition.
Ooh.
So you can decide if you master it. But for now,
Okay.
I do know that it was someone requested to go to botany. So if you all wish to tag along, Dahlia wishes to go meet Mr. Wusatos, the the gnome teacher. So there you go.
Jeremiah would certainly like to, I think Jeremiah, if at some point would be possible for him to start to learn herbalism kits. Try and get close.
That's what Dahlia's been doing, and why Dahlia knows herbalism kits.
Yeah.
Just been kind of living in the gardens essentially during the weeks.
We can be study buddies.
Yeah, and we can go to Stem's Tower as well to figure out some of it as well.
That would be so fun.
All right.
Found him.
You enter the greenhouse, and you wander the forest for a while. As a reminder, the greenhouse is large. It's like an entire forest under a dome. And this greenhouse is a greenhouse inside a greenhouse. As you enter the classroom, you know, he's used to students stopping by to see their plants, how they're doing, and checking on things. You just see him kind of humming happily to himself as he's cleaning out some pots for the next class. He's just going, oh! Dahlia and Jeremiah. Oh, and Kel. Oh, what brings all of you here?
I used my herbalism kit, and I wanted to show you how I did. Oh.
He climbs up and down the desks and stuff and tables to come over to you guys. Ah, well, you're always welcome here. Sit. Oh, Kel, I got that thing you asked for last time. Here it is. He'll pull out a potato from the wilds.
Oh.
Specifically the one that your hometown uses.
Aw. Thank you.
Yes, I imported it. Peak season for them right now, ironically.
Oh.
So here you go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Puts it in his bag.
And I have some
he
seeds.
smells it real quick.
Yeah, I have some seeds as well, if you need to, well, actually, out of character, potatoes are grown using potatoes, aren't they? You break them and plant them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's another
That's
potato.
a big plot point in The Martian.
Or here's another potato for you to grow with, you can eat both if you want, but this is if you want to grow.
Oh, thank you. Awesome. Just puts him in his bag.
Yes. Hernan. Take a seat.
I got this material from somewhere. Do you recognize it?
Just give me a second. Oh my! Is that a crimson lake leaf? Where did you get this? This tree is. Oh no! I thought it was extinct.
It's beautiful.
Did we make it extinct? I mean, sorry, like, did we make it extinct?
Did we?
Yeah, we're good. It's fine.
This is a fine material. It's been grown quite well too.
Could we replicate it? Could we make more of it?
Sadly, it's a leaf. I can't really replicate it or grow anything from that. But it is beautiful to look at. You're quite blessed.
Do you know who could work with it?
Oh, you mean to use it? I mean, I guess you could. Any weaver of skill in the town should be more than enough. I think Mirth is known for her skills. Yes. Oh, yes, sorry, Dahlia, dear. What did you want to show me?
Oh, I was typing. And she'd take out the potion that she made. So I made it very quickly, and it is a bit diluted more than I wanted it to be, but I just wanted some feedback if that's okay so I can improve.
Yes, of course. Learning is the most important thing. Let's see here. Not bad. For a quick job, you say. You didn't have time to distill it and let it cook. But I can tell they used some higher grade quality materials that did not really come out well. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It's a shame. If you had brought them to me, I could have helped you brew them. But no matter. For a first time, very well done. Especially if you hadn't made a large batch of them. Very good, very good.
And she's just pink because she's very proud.
Yes. Jeremiah, by the way. I heard from a mutual friend that things are looking good for you now. If you go and visit him later this week, could you bring him some of these? Where did I put them? Up, down here. Haha. He comes out from underneath the desk covered in dirt. Here they are. He'll put some roots, some 2-bar plants and stuff in front of you. These go very well in a salad. I think you'll enjoy them.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll bring them across to him as I'll probably be there soon.
Good. I'm glad his trip has finally ended and he's found you. He's getting on in years. I don't know how much longer he could have done this. Definitely not another century.
Did you let him know I'd shown up?
You're not going to tell anyone, right?
No.
Oh yes, I kept an eye on any Jeremiahs that entered my classes.
Huh. Wow, search is over now. I didn't realize anyone was looking.
It's time to finally relax and not have to worry about an entire child's life.
Well, I still do, but yeah.
You'll be fine. Is that Ermi? Ermi, stop eating my plants, Ermi! He runs off to chase away Ermi, who has been grazing and eating his food.
I do think a cutting would grow well here. If you wanted more of those trees, like your sister planted. Could be symbolic.
Out of character, you think that if you give the tree time to recover, you could definitely split it and grow it that way. Or at least attempt to. Who knows, it'd be a good graduation project.
Yeah, for the 5 years we're definitely getting here, right? Right?
Anyhow.
There's an epilogue story.
Did anyone else wish to talk to Usatos? Or are you all kind of, Did I not put Jeremiah... Where's Asterius? Did I delete him?
Good.
Oh, he's in the corner. Asterius!
Hi.
What are you doing in the corner there?
Chilling.
Alright. We're just looking
Maybe eating an apple or something.
Alright. Roll me a nature check. See if you found anything of use. You are indeed eating an apple, and as you're halfway through it, you realize this is someone's project for their grade.
Oh. Well, might as well finish it.
The evidence.
Alright. Someone's gonna have a bad day when they realize their project was consumed. They'll probably blame Ermi.
I can eat Ermi for them if they want me to.
That seems fair.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Morgan, are you just waiting outside, waiting for everyone else to finish drinking some blood?
She's having a cat nap in the sun.
Okay. It is very nice in here. the Rumble Song students get to enjoy it every day of their stay here. But, you know, whenever you guys get to enter the greenhouses, it's like, oh, this is so nice and warm. This is probably what it's like living anywhere else outside of Nagala.
I come here most days after classes, Jeremiah, if you want to start coming with me.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Yeah.
Ermi, put that down! Ermi, no! How are you so fast?
Alright. Back to the weekend. Unless there's any RPs you guys wish to do.
Dear Chris, would you please join me?
Roll me persuasion.
What?
Lily, you said we'd hang out together like a friend's like time where you're not gonna hang out with other people, right?
Oh, was that this week?
Oh, hi, Chris. What brings you here?
The voices in my head grow louder and louder. They give me no reprieve.
That means that I texted him, I believe. Hi, Chris. Thanks for coming.
That's okay. I'll sit somewhere else on my own.
No, we can all sit together.
That's
Alas,
fine.
I barely knew her.
Hi. How are you?
Have you ever closed your eyes and just let things be?
Yes, I go to sleep every night.
Peace hard earned, yet short.
So, are you excited about the dance that's coming up?
Well, I have 2 left feet.
Well, that's okay. We could probably do dance classes and because we're not doing class at the minute. So if you wanted to, I could show you how to dance.
Show me your moves.
Chris, do you want to go to the dance with me?
Squint's eyes. Roll me persuasion. You got him here.
Persuasion. Oh.
Give me a second, my brain's cooking.
Let him cook.
Let me cook.
I mean, Lily is also a feather girly. They
Can I use
match.
my inspiration?
You know, you don't need to use inspiration. I'm just trying to cook and think of lines that would be from a play that he could say. This is where I'm at. I'm going insane over here, alright?
Be like, what is love?
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
If you're looking for an escort this fine evening, may I guide your hand?
I am going to take that as a yes. If it is not a yes, you can tell me later, okay?
He just nods.
Okay.
And then this is in a very shrill woman's voice. Oh, but whatever will I wear?
I've already ordered you an outfit.
Ruh-roh.
Don't worry, you're going to look amazing, and we'll be in matching colours. Wait, speaking of, do you like pink?
He looks at himself, he's all blue-toned. Blue and gray.
I mean, I could probably get a blue dress.
Make a Sleeping Beauty reference. Quick.
Make it blue. Make it pink.
My brain no work, no more. Chris just nods.
Chris, would you like to sit and watch this play with me?
More worlds to dive into. More joy to be found. And sorrow as well. Coming this fall.
Okay, Chris.
Yeah, he'll sit next to you and kind of vibe.
Hell yeah.
All right, Lily has her dance partner. Morgan.
I'll be real, I only really came here to make Lily feel bad for half a minute. Because I thought that was funny.
All right, so where are you gonna go?
It was real funny.
Well, I'm staying in the Phantom Arm. Oh, snaps! I thought I was gonna hang out here with Lily, but she's hanging out with Crest now. But she has a date, so that's good.
That doesn't blame her. Crest is very cool.
Crest is very cool.
Look at
That
him.
is true.
Look at his stare, his blink stare. He sees the world.
Yeah, I mean, he knows a lot of really cool one-liners as well. I don't know half that amount of one-liners.
I think he lives here. He just watches the plays every weekend.
Do you think he knows how to say things because he watches a lot of plays and listens to a lot of really good one-liners and
Probably.
quotes? That's a great way to live.
He also can say things in our voices too.
Huh. I hope he doesn't say anything about blood in my voice. I already have a bad reputation.
This is where if I was a more dedicated DM, I would have recorded bit lines and voice lines from each and every one of you to play for him.
That's pretty funny.
That would be horrible. I would be so uncomfortable hearing anything back in my own voice like that. I think that's how you make a horror game.
Yeah.
This is what you sound like. Dun dun dun.
No! Alright, so Morgan, do you want to be here for the charisma, the wisdom thing? Is that lock? Just make sure you're locking in you.
Oh, I want to stay in the Phantom Harp. I live
okay.
here now. I want to see the play.
Alright, let's see.
I want to hang out with my besties. Snat, Ember, Ricky, Leah, Jean.
Right,
It's us. We're just all in the back row, watching Lily with Cress in the front.
I see Kel has joined Jeremiah at Flyball. And I see that Hernan has joined Dahlia and Sterius at the Golem fights.
Yeah, why do I need?
I can't ship my stuff. I want to go Golem fights.
Oh.
Where do I need to be to master a cantrip?
It'd be your first check with the intelligence.
Okay.
Keep in mind the DC is significantly higher. It's not going to be like an 11 or 12.
Okay. I'm going to the cafe.
Alright, let's start with people not mastering first. Unless there's any RP the Golem Fight lads want to do. Or the Dahlia wants to do at the cafe. Or I guess Kel at the Flyball. What am I doing? Alright, anyhow, Dahlia, what are you up to?
She will bring out Aconite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we like, this time she will not partake of the insects. She'll make that very clear at the start. Ah, there's my boy!
Eat it all.
These are for you.
Eat.
I will not partake. I will have my own food.
Game! Eat the food.
I think you'll get over it, if I'm being honest, Aconite.
This food was made for you.
Okay.
Rabbit.
Well, I ordered these for you, okay? So this is mine. This is my plate. This is your plate. If you want to eat off my plate, you're welcome to. I'm not going to eat off your plate.
He flicks his tongue onto your face.
Thank you. Like a little kiss of my boy.
It's not a soft kiss. It's like a smack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eat.
Also, while we're at it, hey, how much poison can you make in a one sitting?
I emit it constantly from my skin.
Perfect, perfect. So what I'm thinking is dipping, you know, like weaponry. I think that would be cool. What do you think?
Why do people not understand how poison works? You need to digest it!
Poison damage can be inflicted that way though. And it can hurt, it can cause blistering, it can cause burn marks, it can cause fatal rashes. Listen, I'm familiar with the more botanical version of poisons, not necessarily what you do. I'm not expecting it to kill instantly, I'm thinking more causing extra pain.
Rabbit. Maybe we can work out a deal, but for now...
Okay.
I saved you the juiciest one.
You know, I'm going. Okay,
It's
I'm
like
gonna stop.
it's like a worm, very like
Mm.
whole, nice and juicy looking. He pushes it towards you with his little tiny paw, his little hand.
I couldn't possibly. But you know who I think would like that? And I can pack it up for you? Why don't you give it to Sadie?
What does Sadie have to do with this?
And maybe Sadie will go to the dance with you? And maybe one of us can get a date.
Wrap it up nice.
Okay, I'll put a little bow in it for you, baby. There we go.
Alright. Alright. The golem fights. Meanwhile,
Fight.
are you all just kind of facing off against each other, like in like a 1v1v1?
Yes.
Or are you controlling like smaller golems then? They're not like the big bulky ones, they're kind of like large sized, but not too bulky, and they're kind of punching each other like Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Yeah, but we gotta know who wins.
Alright, roll me charisma checks. Let's see which one of you is the more superior golem fighter. Alright, Hernan got a 12. Jeremiah and Asterius, what do you get? I don't think they're
They
here.
forfeit.
They forfeit.
I win.
Oh. So be it. Is it truly a victory, though? Is it truly?
I'm standing at top. It's a victory.
Alright. Kel,
Yes.
what brings you to the Flyblower Arena in character?
He would probably just be practicing with the other people here. Just get the hang of broom flying.
Alright. As you're kind of walking onto the field, you hear a thunk! And you hear someone falling towards you. Could you make me a Constitution saving throw to grab them? Because it's not a matter of catching them, it's a matter of will you fall and break underneath them.
Oof.
Alright. You put your hands out, you go, wait a... And then you just crumple down and black out for a minute.
Not prepared.
You wake up to see Shisen, the Dragonborn, kind of smacking you left and right like a cat, like trying to wake you up.
Ow! I don't want to go. I don't want to wake up.
You okay?
Just 5 more minutes. He just curls over.
Alright, she'll drag you off the field for a bit. She doesn't pick you up. She just literally just drags you by your jacket to the corner and puts you there with your broom.
That's fair. He keeps his eyes closed. This is the best sleep he's gotten in weeks.
Sorry. And then she'll go back to the field. Because as Hernan realized earlier in a previous session, she's not good at flying her broom. At all.
I came to learn from her.
Alright. I guess we'll go from right to left then. Reversed order. Kel, what spells are you learning this week?
Speak with animals. It's my last one, but I'm only 1 of 3. So,
Alright, so you need to do con.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, you have a d4 from the arena. You can roll first. And you got a 2, and you can use your guidance to get it.
I will use my guidance.
Yeah, so it's used. You get an 11. And then you have to roll intelligence for it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Intelligence. My god.
Double check. Do you have what level do you get your second wind learning thing? Because I think you have that, don't you?
Second wind learning thing.
You can use your second wind on a skill check instead of tactical mind. There you go.
Oh, do I have that? Oh, yeah.
As a reminder, fighters level 2 get tactical mind. When you fail an ability check, you can expend a use of your second wind to add a d10 to the check.
whale.
So that would have been a 5. So yeah, that is you got it. There you go.
Woohoo!
Yeah, keep that in mind. It's a very good quality of life thing for fighters outside of combat. Finally,
Forgot all about tactical mind. Awesome, thank you.
Because I was looking at that like I remember there being a fighter thing they get.
That's not even that was so far away from my brain. I don't even know if it was in my brain anymore. It was
I don't
not
think,
an ability
I think this is
I really
the first time
remembered.
you've used it since you got it.
Absolutely the first time I've
Okay.
used it, yeah.
Alright, well here's Speak with Animals.
Yay.
And that's the
I have
last
everything
spell you
now.
had, right?
Yep, that's everything.
Alright, next week you start mastering a cantrip, which I imagine would be probably shocking grasp for you.
Yeah.
Or something else, so we'll get to that next week, though. Moving down the field, Dahlia.
Intelligence.
I think even with a plus... I mean, well, let's see. You can roll 2d4.
Okay.
Because you could use your guidance on this.
Okay. Oh,
right, so that is
frog rolled that.
So that's a 15. I think I had Mastery as a DC 20 because it's such a powerful buff.
Damn.
So sadly, that is not enough. But you start to make progress towards it. You now know what you need to hit, which is the DC 20.
Okay. Yikes.
Mm-hmm. Mysterious.
Hi.
What spells do you still have to learn?
Just Cure Wounds.
And that's the one you still need 2 steps for, right?
Nope, just the last step.
Oh, the last one, right? Charisma. All right, so let's go. You got it.
Easy.
You can now heal yourself, replacing Lily's need to heal you. All right, next week you can start learning how to master a cantrip or learn a new first level spell.
Cool.
Is there a cantrip you have in mind that you would want to master?
No.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna go for spell.
Okay. Jeremiah. What's your status?
So I've got to roll third one for Rentu's Tether, Spare the Dying, and Heroism.
Let's go. So 3 charisma checks. And you still have your
Would you be able to
inspiration.
roll them for me? My thing isn't working at the minute.
Have you tried rejoining? Is that the...
I can't. I'm trying to rejoin, but it's saying I'm still connected. Would you be able to kick me and I could try rejoin?
Yes. Get out of here. Please come back. But I can roll for you while you rejoin if you want.
Yes, please.
All right, so 3 charisma checks. So first one is a 9, but you're at the golem fight.
Yeah.
Which I rolled a 4 on, so you got the first one.
Nice.
Second one, I got a 4. Do you want to use inspiration on that?
Yes, please.
All right, re-rolling it. I got a 23, so you got the second one.
Nice.
And then third spell you're learning, an 8 plus a d4.
And I'll use guidance if that still doesn't work.
Which makes it happen because it's got to 10. So you learned all 3 of them. So which ones were they again, real quick?
Rensu's Tether, Spare the Dying, and Heroism. So that's all of them now.
Let me get them to your sheet.
Thank you. Connecting now, but slowly.
It takes a while because it's loading up the whole game session. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think your internet may be a little bit slow. I think you're a little bit breaking apart.
Yeah, something seems to be up at the minute, but...
All right. At least it's a slow session. We're near the end anyway. He ran.
Haran is going to learn Heroism last step.
Heroism last step, okay.
And then Detect Magic last step.
Okay. There you go.
That's everything.
Well, do you have a cantrip in mind you want to master, or you want to start? Do you have another first level spell you may think about getting?
What would happen if I master, say, Ray of Frost?
Modifier to damage. as an instant, like, obvious one. Other than that, we could do something like potentially do an AoE speed slow, so if it slows not only the target but adjacent creatures to it.
No, I'll do a level 1 spell.
Okay. So think on that. I already did Dahlia. Lily.
Hello.
What's going on in Lily's head?
Panic. She's not entirely confident that it's gone well with Cress because she has trouble like differentiating the sound bite. She's just hoping that she's figured it out correctly. So fingers crossed.
All right. And what spells do you still need to learn?
I have my last roll for Find Familiar.
Okay.
And all of them speak with animals.
Okay, well, let's find Familiar first, so that'll be Wisdom.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go.
Hell yeah.
And then Intelligence for Speak with Animals.
Can I use my inspiration for you, please?
You may.
Wow.
Well, it's your last spell, and I think I'm allowing 2 attempts on it, so you can do again. Final attempt.
Thank you.
Alright, so first step is done.
12?
Yes.
Thank you.
So you still need Con and then Wisdom.
Yeah.
And Morgan, you are working on your mastery of Toll the Dead, right?
Yep.
Alright, DC 20 Intelligence check.
Ooh.
Wow.
You have inspiration if you want to use it as well, because you can always get it back. Alright, let's see. You have a D4 from Guidance, but you don't have the other buff, so I think it's out of your reach currently. Unless you have anything you can use from your class.
No, that's...
Doesn't seem
You know
to be
what?
it.
This is okay. It doesn't happen in one time.
Okay, so you do not want to inspire for the 25% chance of getting it.
Okay, I'll inspire. You got me. I take the inspiration.
Gamba.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Oh? If you roll Guidance, 50% chance, you're 3 or 4. Oh!
Come on.
Oh boy.
Alright, you have gotten the first step done for your mastery.
Nice. Ooh, you're all
Nice.
sparkly.
Alright, was that I think that was everyone for this week. Alright. Is there anyone else who wishes to find a dance partner? You still have another month after this, but it's getting, it's up to you guys if you want to go look for someone or see what happens.
Let me tell you, Snat is a very eligible bachelor.
Snat is the best answer.
Lily
Wiggles
will also be,
eyebrows.
like, in everyone's
Fine.
business.
Wiggles eyebrows at Asterius.
Oh.
Dance with Snat?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I'll dance with Snat at the event. I'd love to dance with Snat.
Snat's okay. Snat doesn't need pity.
Oh.
Snat's
Well,
got it going
Snat,
on.
excited.
Snat's his own made
I was-
man.
Oh wow.
Snat starts
Okay,
walking.
you know what?
Snat will start walking over to everyone he meets and ask him to dance, regardless if he gets rejected or not.
A strong, independent Snat.
Oh, Morgan.
Okay, this is fine. Wow. Lily, I think I'm gonna go home. I am suddenly very sleepy.
Morrigan, do you want me to set you up with that vampire boy?
No.
You
Does he?
sure?
Is he really a vampire boy? Does he drink blood too? Is he not just a tiefling who is very pale?
He's handsome.
Do you want me to find out?
I think I'm gonna go sleep on it.
Okay, just text me.
Left on red.
I text Maris while this is happening. Hey, it's Lily. You a vampire? Question mark, and then like some like blood emojis.
I was gonna say the vampire blood emoji.
Vampire blood
Singular
emoji.
bat.
You see him type, deleting his message, typing, deleting his message, and then he just says, "What?"
Maris, was this a racist question? You can tell me. I need to learn.
No, I'm not a vampire.
Do you know any vampires?
No.
Okay, good talk.
Ask him if he drinks blood.
Okay. Dahlia wants to know if you drink blood. This is Lily, by the way.
No.
Good to know. Thumbs up emoji, heart emoji, sparkle emoji.
All right, what is this picture you've chosen? If this man is not a vampire, what have you done, David?
He's a tiefling.
He's a pale tiefling.
Yeah.
He clearly has horns on that image.
So true, bestie. I've never zoomed in enough to see the horn.
I assumed it was a white streak, like Dracula.
He'll walk over to Kel, and he'll just be like, "Do I look like a vampire, man?"
I don't think I've ever met a vampire, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either, but for some reason Lily keeps messaging me going, "You vampire, though?" And then these weird emojis, what do they even mean?
What's an emoji?
It shows you the little tiny pictures.
Oh, those little pictures. Oh, I've seen those. No idea.
Huh.
Should we free roam next weekend?
Yeah.
Just gonna put myself here, so I remember.
All right. Were there any week-long events you wanted to do, like during the week, school week, or are you just kind of like focusing on your self-studies and kind of finishing off your like task list?
We're studying, we're planning the bonfire, and we're getting dates.
All right.
I'd like to tell Rick Doon there's a bonfire, because I don't think I ever did that. Sorry.
I texted everyone in the year.
Well,
He is in my same house. I will have told him it incessantly.
He knows.
Everyone knows.
Rick Doon 5 arms.
He has 5 arms. He can stay up to date with all the news. All right. I guess then, as the third week arrives, do you all wish to free roam? Meet Mr. Sparks and get inspiration.
Yay!
Mr. Sparks. That's his name. His name again.
Again is Mr. Sparks. Lily, are you going to the dance with Cress?
Yes. I think so.
I was checking, did Cress know that?
It's really hard to tell how Cress interprets a conversation. I think we settled on yes.
Okay.
However, I was in the Phantom Harp as well, and he was admiring her feathers.
They're very
I'll
pretty.
say that.
I did recently figure out how to wash the feathers. Turns out it's just prestidigitation. You should not get them wet. And that makes washing my hair real hard.
You wash it? You don't just use prestidigitation?
So I only learned that spell last week, and I have so many hair care products that my family make, and I have to try out. Speaking of, would you like a sample?
No, I use prestidigitation.
Oh.
But this one smells like cherry blossoms.
Oh, I haven't smelled like cherry blossom before. I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Hey, Asterius, who are you going to the dance with?
I
And
don't
is it
know.
Lorafine?
What? Laura
got
Fane probably
Lorafine.
doesn't even go. She's never paying attention.
Okay, I think you should make her pay attention and go with her, because I think that would be adorable.
Sure, noted.
Oh? I don't think he's gonna ask. I think
Walks
he wants
away,
me to
hands
shut
in
up.
pockets, doesn't give a care.
He just wants me to shut up.
What a
Okay.
Chad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go say.
Lily, you have run. Everyone else, we see people walking into the actual cafe, and then it looks like Lily's about to follow you, but she just keeps going and turns down the alleyway and starts dashing towards the cat.
I respect that.
Cat's still there.
Good, good. Can I pet him?
Animal handling.
If only you could speak with animals.
Oh my goodness.
The cat looks up at you, sees your hand, you're holding it down, not over it. You know not to approach from above. It reaches towards your hand with his little tiny nose, and then kind of just goes back to vibing. It hasn't run away. You think it's giving you permission for a pet?
Well, I give it a little pet, and I leave it a little bit of food, because I knew we were coming here, so I absolutely got food from the kitchen for him.
Alright, so you do a little tiny scritch behind the ear.
Yeah.
It kind of rubs his face upon your palm as you're scritching it.
What does the little sign next to him say?
Looking for a flat.
The cat is looking for a flat?
Yeah, a cat looking for a flat.
He needs to live somewhere.
I need someone to speak with animals.
The only one who could do it is Ermi, who's not here, and also Kelda. Kel's inside, sitting down, doing what he came here to do. And that's drink some coffee.
Oh my goodness. I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you, kitty.
Kel, you're drinking hot chocolate or coffee, your choice. As always, Mr. Spark knows you. He's got you. He's almost as if he predicted you to arrive, because he's quickly getting everything prepared for you all. Welcome back, everyone. How was your latest excursion?
Hi, Mr. Spark. It was terrible.
If you look for Nora, by the way, she's upstairs.
Oh, I'll go say hi to Nora. Also, do you serve blood by any chance?
I could put some blood into your drink.
Is that a thing?
That would be nice.
Is that a thing you remember about Morrigan?
Yeah, she's always drinking blood, right?
No.
No.
That's new.
Lily's become 2D.
Help.
Lily, Lily's... time for Rose or Lily 2 to take over instead.
Hell yeah.
As you kind of make that face, he kind of scratches behind his ear and he's like, something's wrong? Something's wrong.
Well, I stepped into a room which had a complete lack of ether, had a wild mutation, suddenly got so hungry for blood that I actually bit Ermi. But Ermi, Mr. Spark, Ermi tasted real good, and I can't forget the taste.
You probably shouldn't bite people.
I know I shouldn't, however, it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, Parvins are quite far removed from you. Their blood is probably more enticing. I would not recommend biting him, though, because he is a sentient and living creature. He's not an animal.
We talked about it. I don't try to make a habit of it. That's why I have my morning blood, to stave off the hunger for blood.
Alright. Let me check my notes. He reaches over, takes down, the picture that Hernan drew for him earlier, and left with him. Checks the notes. So the funky mind thing happened, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, what changes are new?
Well, so I'm bloodthirsty now. If I don't drink blood on a day, I grow fangs and I will hurt someone.
Alright. And that's how recent?
Since we went to... When did we go to the greenhouse?
This is week 3.
2 weeks ago?
So it's been 2
3 weeks ago.
Give or take.
Yeah.
I see. He starts taking down notes. Oh, many other big changes I should be aware of that I missed out on, or may have misremembered.
I mean, I'm also super sleepy suddenly. That could have something to do with it.
Alright, well let me write down these notes and we can discuss this in full. He grabs the camera from above, he pulls the camera towards his face, he looks at it, he mews at it, he does the mew line. Next time.
No.
Wow.
Flashes his pearly whites at the camera and then covers it with his hand. The title screen shows up. Session 21.
Wow.
Roll credits.
And the credits start rolling. Asteria is played by Eric. Caleb Levi's in it, just keeps going down like that. Alright, I'll be right back then as I ramp up the VOD in the session. Don't fight while I'm gone.
Too late.
They're fighting. Anyhow, that has been session 21 of Immiscible Atonality. A relatively slower session of just roleplay and fun antics, and now they're fighting each other and killing each other, oh god. But next session should wrap up the monthly week antics and get into the 5th and perhaps last excursion. Until then, take it easy and see you next week. Take care.